another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my no makeup look. It's pretty much one of my most favorite and worn makeup looks because a lot of the times I just decide to go something simple and pretty much like not a lot. Now the look gives like really no makeup, like you're not wearing makeup, girl, but there's a lot going on behind the scenes. So I'm just going to show you my version of it and how I do my makeup, and I'm going to show you some of the products that I've been using recently, my opinions on them, and I asked you on Instagram to ask me some questions so we can just chat. So we're going to be doing all of that today, so let's just jump into it. I have water because I'm going to be talking a lot, so let's start. I have the questions here on my phone. So the first question is, why did you start vlogging and where do you see yourself in 5 years? Now the reason is why I guess I started vlogging and just making YouTube videos in general is because I think it's a pretty fun thing and I've been doing it since I was a kid. Now obviously I wasn't really on YouTube, like the real YouTube, but I was someone who was literally in love with editing and filming and just talking with a camera, and I have a lot of videos that I've never posted anywhere, but I just like to do it, and I just acted like I was a real YouTuber, but obviously I wasn't. Like I was really into it, I just liked doing it. By the way, I'm using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer and I have my mirror here. But yeah, I just really thought that it was fun, and I guess I was just really passionate about it, so I just kept going. And when I had enough resources, when my environment was, I guess, let me try and actually give it a shot in real YouTube, I just started posting. But vlogs in particular, vlogs are like one of my favorite type of videos that I do on my channel. You guys know I have pretty much a lot. I just really like to capture moments. Like sometimes I go back and look at the videos, I'm like, oh, that day I really liked this particular event or whatever I did on that day, or even as simple as like I cooked this particular meal or something like that. When I capture some of these moments, they just feel extra special. And obviously again, the fact that I can go back and look at them, that's just one of the best things. And I really do want to start vlogging more in this year, like a lot of these good special events and important dates in my life, so hopefully I can do that in this year. Where do I see myself in 5 years now? Oh my gosh, I honestly, okay, let's talk about it. I'm just gonna let the primer dry. I'm literally using my pea plates. In 5 years time, hopefully I'm gonna finish my university course. I haven't started yet, but hopefully that's gonna be done. I'm gonna have a job. I'm gonna be still doing YouTube and content creation on my socials. Gonna have a job. Did I just say that? I think I just said that. I'm just gonna be traveling. That's something that I really want to do in the next few years, hopefully, is travel a lot. I really do want to see the world, so yeah. Okay, next step, I'm jumping straight into concealer. We're not doing face tint because again, it's like a natural makeup. I'm going with the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Vanish Concealer. Vanish Airbrush Concealer, I think. Yeah, I got this recently and I showed it to you guys last time in my recent video, and honestly it's pretty good. I'm just gonna literally do something really light. So this is where I applied it. Now I'm gonna put a little bit on my finger and just go on top of like my acne and pimples. Now the next question is favorite treat at the moment. I can't lie to you guys, acai bowls. It's been my thing lately. I've been getting so many acai bowls, it's crazy, and I've been spending so much money on it. I wouldn't say that it's, I guess, the most healthy snack or a treat out there, but again, it's a treat, and I think that acai bowls are pretty much good. Like, there's not much harm there, so they're really delicious. There's fruits there, acai. The only thing is, like, obviously when you get acai bowls, the base of the acai probably stuff that it's added in there, so that's what makes it kind of like there's a bit too much sugar there. But in general, as a treat, and I think that in general it's pretty healthy, so acai bowls definitely. And I guess I really do have to start learning how to make them at home so I can make them pretty much healthier. I really need to get started on that. But yeah, that's like my favorite healthy, especially because it's summer in Australia. It makes it even better when it's like a cold acai bowl with some peanut butter. The best. I actually want to go and get it now. Like, that's bad. As you guys can see, I put the concealer everywhere I want it. So now I'm just gonna try and blend it with my finger just around my acne and pimples. And then under eyes, I'm just gonna blend it with a brush and then go with a beauty blender. By the way guys, the other day I went to a water park with my family and I got tanned. Not even tanned, I got burnt. You can see it, but my back is pretty red right now. My face and my body, they're not the same color anymore. So that's why I'm gonna go a bit heavy on the bronzer today, but usually I don't do that. But just wanted to let you guys know just in case, because no makeup look, we shouldn't be doing too much, but because my face is not matching my body, it's kind of a problem right now. Let's check the next question. What are some of your goals for this year? I feel like this year I've had the most like different goals from other years. One of the reasons being is I graduated high school. A lot of the times one of my New Year's resolution would be do good in school, get like A's, pretty much B's, like, you know, these were my goals. But now it's a bit different. But I guess with university it's kind of like bringing me back. So some of my goals this year is to obviously start uni and hopefully love it. Also have a stable job, just start saving up and hopefully get my own car, because I don't have a car yet. I usually use my mom's one, which obviously she lets me because she have discussed this, and pretty much right now it's the best if I use her car and we can just share, because when you get a car there's a lot to pay out there with it, like insurance, rego and all that stuff. So my mom's like, until I've saved up enough money and I'm just like set, then I'm gonna get my own car. So that's one of my goals. Definitely it's happening this year, like in the next few months. But yeah, also definitely have this like healthy routine and balanced routine, keep up with my gym and fitness goals and keep the grind going on, you know, develop that like healthy balanced routine definitely. So these are some of my goals. Obviously grow my social medias and just obviously being more consistent with socials. I really want to start posting just because I genuinely enjoy it and not pay attention for the numbers and how many subscribers and all that. I just genuinely enjoy it. Okay, now I've blended it with a brush and it's time to blend with a beauty blender. I'm just gonna literally just tap on it because it's already kind of blended. Okay, this is how it looks like. You can still see my skin, you can still see some of my pimples, which I guess that's the purpose and the point of no makeup look, because you don't want to go for a full glam and like full coverage. So yeah, you see my tan lines, like I'm loving it. I'm loving the tan, don't get me wrong, but when I got burnt, my back was like killing me. I couldn't sleep on my back or even my sides, and I usually sleep on the sides because my shoulders were just like crazy burning. So next step is bronzer. I'm using the MCO Beauty Instant Contour. As I said, I'm kind of going heavy with it, but you don't have to, really up to you. But again, because I low-key look, I'm a bit pale right now, and we're blending it with a brush. This is not a question, but I feel like I really want to talk about it. I just want to like mention some of the things, some of the best things that I've had in 2023. One of them is being graduating high school. I feel like I bring school every time, even though like I graduated and I need to get over it. It's just like I'm so happy that I was done with it. My art major work was the death of me in 2023, let me just tell you. So one of the best things was to like actually just submit it and continue with life, and I actually ended up doing really good in it. So okay girl, okay. Other things are like getting my camera, my new camera. I just love her so much, like I just love her, and I'm just so grateful. I'm really just grateful and happy about that. I got to spend a lot of good times with my friends and family in 2023. I feel like in 2023 I realized that I don't need many people in my life, and sometimes some people just don't work to be in your life, and they're not just supposed to be there. At some points you have to let go of some people, and honestly at the moment it might feel like it's very hard, but the more you live and experience new things, you're gonna realize, you know what, maybe that thing was holding me back. So sometimes you really do need to let go of things and people. So yeah, I'm grateful for that. I'm also grateful for the jobs that I had. I did change jobs a few times, so I'm grateful for all of that. Bronzer kind of made my face look better now, so very happy about that. Next we're gonna go with blush. Now I'm gonna use these two blushes together. This one is more of a pinky blush and that one is more of a peach type of blush. This is my favorite. I use this like every time I do makeup, but I really want to add this just for like that flush look. Gonna add a little bit of it. I know that looks like it's a bit too much, but trust me, it's not. That one just right on top. Co Beauty, by the way, both of them. Okay, the next question is some tips for someone who's going to senior year. I don't know if that person is from America or like as in US or Australia, but it's kind of the same. Senior here is year 11 and 12, so we have 2 years of being a senior, but in the US it's only the last year of high school. But either way, I'm gonna say that senior year is your last year, so make the best memories out there. Literally make the best memories. Try your best. I'm gonna say it, like, try your best in school. It's your last year. You have to give it your best shot because you don't want to be regretting things after. Trust me. Like, at some points when I got some of my results, I was like, oh, I could have done a bit better. You don't want to be in that stage. You don't want to be in that situation when you're like, oh, I regret this, I regret that. You don't want to be disappointed in yourself. So honestly, just try your best and put that effort in because it's the last year, okay? Also, keep your circle small. It's senior year, you don't need like 20 friends, you don't need like 15 friends. Keep your circle small. Enjoy your time in school with people that you actually care about and love. And definitely I would recommend to start looking into the real life because there's some things that I actually did not know how to do in real life. As soon as I graduated, I felt like I was just left alone with a lot of things to learn about, like, I guess different things of going through so much with papers, and there's so much. I don't know how to explain to you guys, but there's so much in real life. So if you just want to get ahead and start learning some of these skills, so when you graduate you don't feel like it's overwhelming, I would recommend doing that because I feel like if I were to go back, I would probably do that. So I would probably give you that advice. So now I'm gonna set my face with Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I guess these are my tips for you if you're going into senior year. Good luck. I hope it's gonna be a great year. Trust me, after high school you're gonna be like, why was I stressing about what people thought about me? Why was I stressing about other people? And you're just gonna be like, you know what, I should have lived more and cared less about other people. So please do that if you can. I know it's easier said than done, but 100% try to focus on yourself. I'm gonna set my face with this Maybelline pressed powder. I'm just gonna literally go light because I don't want it to look too cakey and too much. And I'm just gonna get the sponge that comes with it and I'm just gonna press it on my pupils, just some of them, so it's a bit more settled. Now I'm gonna go quickly with my bronzer, the powder one. I'm using the Fuller Benefit bronzer just to like set the liquid products. I'm not doing too much, but then I'm going with the blush. It's also Benefit. Now on my eyelid, I'm just gonna go with a little bit of this bronzer, the same one. You can skip this like step if you want to. I feel like it's not that necessary for a no makeup look, but I feel like it just makes it better. Next step, I'm gonna be curling my lashes. I was debating whether I should wear mascara or not, but I think I will. You can skip mascara if you want to, but I feel like it just puts the whole look together, especially for the eyes. I'm just gonna curl my lashes. Girl, it makes the biggest difference. It looks so much better already. I'm gonna brush them. I actually haven't worn makeup in like a week. I haven't been really going out that much. Well, going out to an extent, so not going out to like dress and take pictures and wear makeup. That's what I meant. But for the mascara, I'm gonna go with the Maybelline Lash Sensational. This is like my girly pop. I love her. And I'm gonna do a very like thin layer to the point that like you can't tell I'm wearing lashes. Can you? Like literally that's it. That's it. I'm not putting mascara on my bottom lashes because I usually do, but when I'm like doing a very natural look, I'm just like, nah, it's gonna bring too much, so I don't do that. With eyebrow gel, I'm just gonna like brush through my eyebrows and literally just make them look like they're clean and set. Obviously it's gonna be the same, but like Okay, eyebrows are done. Okay, last question before we start with the lips. Your favorite hair color you have done? I've gone through quite a lot. I've had this like bleached strands at the front, and then I had like the bleached underneath part. I was half blonde girly pop, and then I did a very light brown, and then I did a very dark brown, and then I took a break. Like, it's a whole journey, but the last thing I did was this, which I'm not sure if you guys can see it from the lighting, but it's like a really light brown copper orange type of thing. Obviously you guys have seen it in my previous videos for sure, but so far this has been my favorite, my absolute favorite. I went back and did it again, and I'm debating whether I should get this color again or maybe give my hair a break. We'll see, we're still thinking about that. But this color, like the orange color, copper brown-ish, it's absolutely my favorite. A lot of people have said this to me, and I agree, it looks the best on me. So yeah, we don't know what we're doing next, but we'll see. Okay, next step for the best looking lips, but natural looking lips, I'm gonna go with my Rare Beauty tinted lip oil. What I do is I just try and outline my lips with it. This gives more of a natural look, but there's a difference when you do it with a lip liner or with a tinted lip oil. Obviously, because this is tinted, like it's gonna stay. So let me just show you. Okay, so this is how it looks like. I'm literally just like going to blend it. Look at how nice it looks. I'm going with this nut oil. This is like a really good oil for your lip, but you can go with any lip oil you like. Again, this is like one of my favorite looks and my go-to makeup looks, because it's just natural and it elevates my features. So that's what you want to do. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and just comment down and let me know what type of videos you guys want to see more, and if it's like makeup tutorials like this, please let me know. And I love you guys so freaking much. Thank you for all the support. I really love you so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.